Okay, class. Today's homework help video is on solving one-step equations. I'm going to model the problems that are on the left side of your homework. Here we go. So, in order to solve the equations, you isolate the variable. The variable here is v, so we need to get v by itself. In order to get v by itself on this side of the equation, we got to get rid of this positive 8. It's a positive 8 because you don't see a negative in front of it. The opposite of a positive 8 is a minus or negative 8. So we're going to subtract 8 on both sides to get 8 by itself, okay? All right, so when we subtract 8 by itself, we get 26 minus 8. 26 minus 8 there is going to be 18. So we have 18 here is equal to V. V is equal to 18. Remember, 8 minus 8 is going to be 0, so we're left with just the V. Over here, 26 minus 8 is 18. The next one, we're trying to get n by itself. This is a negative 15. The opposite of a negative 15 is to add 15. Negative 15 plus 15 is going to give us 0. Whatever you do to one side of the equal sign, you have to do to the opposite side. Okay, why? If I have $5 and you have $5, in order for us to have the same amount of money, if $2 is taken away from me, $2 also have to be taken away from you so that we'll have the same amount of money. Remember, this expression is equal to this expression on this side. So whatever I do to this side, I have to do to the other side so that the expressions remain equal. All right, so this is gone and we're left with just the n. And now on this side, we have a negative 9 plus 15, which is equal to a positive 6. Okay? And this is our answer here. If it helps you to see it side by side, we have negative 9 plus 15. Which one of these is further away from 0? This is further away from 0, so my answer is going to be a positive. They're different signs, so you subtract and you get a positive 6. All right, let's do this. To get v by itself on this side, you got to get rid of a negative 15. The opposite of a negative is a positive, so you're going to add 15 to both sides. Okay, negative 15 plus 15 is 0, and we're left with v. Bring down to equal. Negative 27, if it helps you to write it side by side, plus the 15. Remember that negative 27 is further away from 0 than 15 is, so my answer is going to be a negative. The signs are different, so technically I'm subtracting, and that gives me 12. Okay, this is my answer. All right, these look a little different. This is 8x. The operation that's automatically between a number and a variable is multiplication. So in order to get rid of the 8 that's attached by multiplication, you have to do the inverse or opposite of multiplication, which is to divide. So we're going to divide by 8 on both sides. A negative divided by a positive is going to give me a negative answer. 104 divided by 8 is going to give me 13. So this is negative 13. 8 divided by 8 is 1, so this is 1x or just x. Okay, we're going to do the same thing for the next one. In order to get x by itself, the operation that's automatically between a number and a variable is multiplication. The opposite of multiplication is division. So you're going to divide by negative 15 to move the negative 15. Negative 15 or a negative divided by a negative gives me a positive. 15 goes into 15 one time, so this is 1x or just x. 0 divided by any number is going to equal 0. Okay, let's look at 16. That looks a little different from the others. This is division. The opposite of division is multiplication. So you're going to multiply both sides by the denominator, 11. So when we multiply both sides by 11, on this side, you get 11 times 16, which is 176. Then we have, on this side, remember 11 over 1, because you make this whole number into a fraction. When you multiply straight across, this gives you k, or 11k, sorry. On the bottom, that gives you 11. Remember, 11 divided by 11 is going to give you 1. So this is 1K or just K. Multiply straight across. That's what you get. Always put the variable last. Move this out the way. Okay, so it's 11K. All right, let's do this one. Same thing here. This is division. The opposite of division is multiplication. So I'm multiplying both sides by 8 or 8 over 1. Okay? We multiply this by 8 or 8 over 1. This gives me 8V on the top. This gives me 8 on the bottom. 8 divided by 8 gives me 1V or just V. Bring down the equal. 2 times 8 gives me 16. V is equal to 16. We're going to do this one. Slide this up, sorry. We're going to do this one. This is division. The opposite of division is multiplication. So we're going to multiply both sides by 7 over 1 or just 7. This gives you 7V on the top. 7 times V is 7V. This gives you 7 on the bottom. 7 goes into 7 one time. This gives me 1V or just V. Bring down the equal. We got 8 divided by 7, which is 56. Okay. All right, so now I want you to do this side over here. Okay? I want you to do this side over here. All right, have a good one. If you have questions, let me know. Have a good day. Bye.